light in the dark way. From distant shores he journeyed far, with courage in his heart, to fill the sacred oak of Donar, and to play his ordained part. Watched in fearful dread, expecting Donar's fierce wrath. Boniface, not fearing false God's threat, cleared the way for the Lord's righteous path. Boniface, the harbinger of faith, with an axe in hand, striking down the yoke in this ancient Saxon land. A shrine to darkness with the swing of an axe shattered Donar's false glory on the ground, its splinters scattered by the power of the cross to bring down but build anew. The radiance of his witness to the faith shining through. With his mission sacred resolve, the oaks were he raised, to build a house of God who forever will be praised. By the power of Christ's gospel, the true God's might, the pagan tree to bless a church of light. Boniface turned night's darkness to day's bright. Thunder's roar was silenced now by hymns of God's love and Christ's peace. The pagan fears were swept away, and darkness found release. By letters and by his bloody thoughts, the heathen heart to sway. With every deed, word, and thought, he strove to carve a brighter day. From Mulder's halls to Geesmar's field, his legacy was cast, a beacon in the stormy night, a light that ever lasts. Boniface, the harbinger of faith, with an axe in hand, striking down the yoke in this ancient Saxon land. A shrine to darkness with the swing of an axe shattered Donar's false glory on the ground, its splinters scattered by the power of the cross to bring down but build anew. The radiance of his witness to the faith shining through. With his mission sacred resolve, the oaks were he raised, to build a house of God who forever will be praised. By the power of Christ's gospel, the true God's might, the pagan tree to bless a church of light. Boniface turned night's darkness to day's bright. Where darkness fell, his name resounds through history in tales that we now tell. With acts of faith and cross of Christ, he forged a path so bright. Saint Boniface, the fearless one, defender of the light. blessing spell in Paris of vision, a sacred place. Christ revealed with blessed grace. Red and blue adorn the cross, guiding light amidst the lost. John of Matha hears the call to free the chained and save them all. Hear the tolling bell of divine decree. On sacred ground they all agree. A mission cast in heavenly light for captive souls that unite to fight. Chains of redemption forged in the light. Trinitarians ride through the night. Silvery links of mercy unfold. In chains they bind, in grace they hold. Freedom song for those enslaved. In every link redemption's paved. Across the sea and desert sands, negotiation, silver in hands. The dungeons dark where hope waits, and the mercy's work about to begin. A whisper, a change to the captive's heart, a plea for chains of grace to depart. Bound by silver, freed by gold, in their acts of mercy the purpose is told. From Iberia to Moorish sands, their mission guided by divine hands. Not for glory, nor for fame, but for the hallowed, thrice holy name. Chains of redemption, bright as gold, yet worth far more faithfully told. By Christ's work they stand redeemed. It is named the purpose gleamed. Freedom's call to the dark conveyed. With every soul his love displayed. Echoes of mercy, echoes of pain, a chorus of freedom regained. What's bound to earth by chains of fear, now freed for him who drew them near. Rising above their darkened past, from dominion under the crescent's cast, to freedom under the cross's light. Your paths of old in radiant sun. In the echoes of the fallen, a prayer ascends beyond the stars. As faiths clash and tears run dry, their conviction and pleas rise high. Sacred cause, bearing a heavy but you set forth the frost and fire, bring forth the pain. In arms of the rooster, your words and grave. Kings, halls, and pagan shores, and walked with fear, crimson war rose. Churches rise from the Roman stone land, built by his weary faithful hand. In hated bleak streets, amidst raiders' cries, he taught of love beyond the skies. Through trials where many would fall, his voice a beacon for those who call. March, herald of the north, your Viking lances sent forth the frost and fire, bring forth the bay. Through trials and cold, your mission embraced. The northern star so bright, against the sword he spreads the light. In lands of ice, witness to the word, a lone sentinel of the Lord. From Cordy's walls to the Norseman's heart, a mission divine, he played his part. The seeds of faith in cold ground sown, a future church from his courage grown. was heard a calling clear to bring the wanderers home. St. Patrick taught of the Savior, by whose serpent's curse was tamed. His faith ignited hearts of stone, and Christ's light he proclaimed. From the sacred wells of old to the hills where giants slept, the flame of Christ was kindled bright as the faithful vigil kept. Through the valleys and the glens, where the wild winds howled, came a light that broke the night, where the hearts were cold. Emerald flame burning bright through the darkest of the night, with the faith of those who were sent and came. Ireland's heart bows to God with its soul untamed. At the cross of Christ the way of sin lays, redemption found the ultimate thin place, where heaven meets earth and grace fills the space. The veil is torn and souls find mercy's embrace. From the highlands to the shores, the holy bells did ring. In the forest deep and still, the monks began to sing St. Bridget's message of hope. In every heart it burned, Columbus' mission to the north, where Pictish ways were turned. On the cliffs and in the caves, where the echoes never fade, ancient idols fell silent now as the psalms were laid. From the ruins of the past, where the stones stood tall, rose the towers of the faith, answering the call. Emerald flame burning bright through the darkest of the night, with the faith of those who were sent and came. Ireland's heart bows to God with its soul untamed. At the cross of Christ where sin lay, redemption found the ultimate thin place, where heaven meets earth and grace fills the space. The veil is torn and souls find mercy's embrace. The harp and the cross intertwined in the halls of the divine. The saints and scholars walked the path, exploring the sacred and avoiding the Norseman's wrath, with a shield of truth and sword of grace. They stood against the night's embrace, and far above the whims and whispers of the old, the true hope of salvation's message was told. Emerald flame burning bright through the darkest of the night, with the faith of those who were sent and came. Ireland's heart bows to God with its soul untamed. At the cross of Christ the weight of sin lay, redemption found the ultimate thin place, where heaven meets earth and grace fills the space. The veil is torn and souls find mercy's embrace. The hymn where the wild rivers flow, the seeds of faith were sown in the emerald glow. Now the hills and valleys sing with a harmony divine, for the flame of faith that burns in this ancient land forever thine.